So, a new update for Medieval Dynasty dropped yesterday, and it added and updated a whole bunch of things. Let's have a look. First of all, the most visible and I guess sexy looking thing in the game now is you can paint your houses. If you take out your hammer and you go to a wall, you will have color and pattern. Color is, I in general find them a bit too much, but you know, you do you. You can only do this on insulated walls. So over here I have an insulated wooden wall and just a normal wooden wall. If I go decorate on the normal wooden wall, I just get the normal wall decorations. I can add shelves and various decorations. But if I go to the insulated one, I get color and pattern. Probably, I think the best looking place to do these is the insulated stone wall. Each of the colors, if you just want to do a flat color, uses 5 of that color in dye. You're going to need a lot of dye if you want to start using all of these decorations. If you go to Imislava in Piastovia or Nimila in Ostoia, you can buy dyes. The other thing you can do is you can set up your herbalist to make dyes for you. All of the colors that we get are red and orange, yellow and green, blue and violet, and black. And this is no color. Floral pattern number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the animal patterns number 1, 2, with the fishes, 3, and up the top is number 4. And you can also mix them. So if you want a floral pattern on top of a red wall, make it as loud as possible, then you can do that. There you go. And it's not only houses. As long as the wall is insulated, you can also decorate anything. This is a resource storage. And if I want to put a floral pattern or an animal pattern on it, I can. You can also remove them, but it uses decolorizer. It may be easier to just remove insulation, put your insulation back, and then put on a different pattern. Piastovia has been completely updated. A lot of buildings like Sedowin's sick house over here now has a little bit of decoration there. The Castellan's house has some up here, but you'll notice that they didn't use any solid colors. They only put on floral patterns and animal patterns, and I can't blame them myself. The other thing, which sounds a bit more dry and boring, but is extremely useful, is if you open up management and you are used to having the tabs for people, for buildings, for fields, for animals, and for demands, now there's a new tab, one more over, and it's the economy summary. And it'll show you today, yesterday, current season, etc. When you first get the update, these will be empty. It'll show you a calculation for today, but yesterday will be empty. I've had the update running for a few days, in-game days. So it shows you, for example, if you say yesterday, it shows you different categories. Yesterday, there were tools used. And what this is showing is how many broke. These were all broken tools. Consumables, 12 buckets of milk were produced. If it's a green number, it's adding. 221 buckets of water were used, which is mostly because I've got a lot of cooking going on. 200 flatbread were produced. 20 gruel were eaten. And 132 honeycomb were consumed. You can also then go through different bits and see summaries for the season and the year and so on. You get the idea. But it makes understanding what's being used in your village a lot easier.
Bravo!
Another thing that the update added is these little icons. This one means that I'm within range of my resource storage, and this one means I'm within range of my food storage. So this is also a new display. If we look at the tools here, it shows me on the left side with the little bag icon, it shows me what I have in my inventory. And on the right side, it shows me what I have in my resource storage because I'm within range of my resource storage. So even though I have no logs or sticks in my inventory, I can craft a hoe. And that goes for basically anything as long as you're in range. Range is 50 meters for a level 1 building, 75 meters for level 2, and 100 meters for level 3, which is what I have here. Another thing that the update added, which I like a lot, is house presets. So if we go over here and build a building, house, whoa, this whole thing looks totally different. So simple small houses now show you the option for wattle, wooden, or stone, and the same with the other kinds of houses, wattle, wood, stone, wattle, wood, stone. So if we build a wattle simple small house and we build a wood simple small house and we build a stone simple small house and we get the foundations and the frames done, we can see that the walls of the first one are set to wattle, and the second one they're all set to wooden, and the third one they're all set to stone. It seems like a small thing, but I don't know how much time I've spent going through houses that were default wattle and then setting everything to wood or stone. It also does the roof. So if you select a stone house, you're going to get a wooden tile roof. And if you select a wooden house, you're going to get a wooden roof. And like the old default house, if you select wattle, you're going to get thatch. Also a welcome change, there used to be a skill under production called Handyman, which allowed you to add insulation. It is gone. Now we have full focus. First of all, everyone can add insulation from the beginning. Secondly, this new skill means Inspector mode does not consume stamina. You can check out villagers and see their skills with Inspector mode as long as you want, and you will not run out of breath. You can search around for plants and stones and sticks. You can also use your hunting perk if you're looking for animals, and you will not run out of breath. This is an awesome addition.
Bravo!
Also, just a detail, but a nice one, the mothers have been freed from their slavery. Mothers with babies no longer need to sit inside. They wander around, which is sweet. We also now have a take-all option when you are looting a chest or a bandit. If you open it up, down at the bottom, you'll see a key for transfer all. On Xbox, it's Y, and if I hit Y, it takes everything. Small thing, but it's been missing for a while. Since the update, things of different condition also are now stacked together. So if we go into our food storage, where you always have a lot of things of different condition, we have 20 cheeses, and it shows us that they are 62 to 87%. If we hit A, on the console anyway, it opens up a list of all of the different conditions of cheese. So there's 5 at 62, 14 at 75, and 1 at 87. So those are the big things, but there are bunches of other details, some bug fixes, some updates, and some smaller additions. I will link to the patch notes in the description down below. It's a pretty good update. One of the coolest things though is last week, they released a roadmap image, which shows that they're committed to doing updates for at least the rest of this year. So we have a lot of good stuff to look forward to coming up. I hope you're well. I hope you're having fun. And let me know down in the comments what you're planning on doing with all of these crazy decoration options and how you feel about this update. Until next time, enjoy your Medieval Dynasty.